Hi, y'all. This is Cala Carly with the live music app Requestor. Today's interview is brought to you by our good friend, Primetime Country, and we get the pleasure of talking with Tyler Dow today. Tyler, how are you?
Hey, you guys, I'm great. It is hot here. I'm from Arizona, and I'm used to dry heat, and I'm playing a gig on Friday, and it's going to be like 100 degrees, and I'm kind of freaking out. I'm not sure what I'm going to do.
Oh my gosh. Now, does that affect your outfits, or are you just going to go for it?
I don't know. I feel like as like a lot of musicians, like the rule is like strictly pants all the time.
Yeah.
You know, I think I might have to wear like a swimsuit or something.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'll rock.
Absorb the sweat, maybe. You know.
We'll see.
You have a ton going on right now, right? So you have a new music video and an EP that's about to come out. Tell us a little bit about this.
Yeah, this is I've been living in Nashville now for the last 4 years, and I haven't put out music since I moved here, really. So the last 4 years, I've just been working odd jobs on the weekends and trying to write songs for an album, which is actually getting mastered today. So the songs that I'm putting out next week, I've been sitting on for a long time. So it's kind of weird finally putting them out, but these are songs that have opened a lot of doors for me in the industry and have helped me get the awesome team I have. And they're really about where I'm from and where I've been the last couple of years and what I've been up to. So I'm so excited for people to finally have more than just, a single that they can listen to. So it's going to be awesome.
Absolutely. And this is coming out on June 24th, correct?
Yep. Next Friday. I don't know when
mark your calendars.
But I'm so excited. The title of the EP is Way Back When. And kind of what I've been saying is I grew up in Phoenix, Arizona, wanting to move to Nashville, and I've been chasing this dream ever since. So I just hope that I know that the kid that first had that dream would be proud of this EP I've made. So
that is awesome. And tell us about your first single. So that has a fun story behind it. So we'd love to hear about that.
Yeah, I went to the University of Texas, and which is where Matthew McConaughey went, and I have always been a huge fan of him and his values and the lifestyle that he's created for himself. And I was so excited when he announced he was gonna put out a book called Green Lights. I don't know if you guys have read it or not.
Definitely read that. Have it. Beautiful book.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so good. Yes.
It's so amazing. And actually, it came in on my birthday, and I had this big writing session. My birthday, it came in on the 20th of October a few years ago, and I had a session on the 21st with a gentleman named David Hodges. And when I first moved to town, my mom took me to a writer's round, and he was actually playing his hits with Evanescence and Kelly Clarkson, and we were just so inspired. And as you can imagine, someone who just moved to town to get a session with him was really scary and intimidating. And as an artist, I try and be prepared for all my sessions to have starts and song ideas, and I had nothing that day. And instead of going out to celebrate on my birthday, I popped open the McConaughey book and was like, I wonder if he has any wisdom or some inspiration in here. And sure enough, there's a chapter called The Art of Running Downhill. And I was like, man, that would be like a cool, I'm a big runner myself. And believe it or not, I actually have a knee injury I got from running downhill. Yeah, I just had an MRI, whole deal. But yeah, I walked in that room. I was like, what if I was just reading this McConaughey book? What if we wrote a song like called Running Downhill? And we ended up thinking about it, and we were like, that could be like a party song, or like something like you're a little too drunk and you can't stop. So that's what kind of was the inspiration. And I had been listening to a lot of Brothers Osborne, and it was like we just kind of married those inspirations and wrote the song. And I was so everyone was so excited. David had a songwriting camp going on, and my parents always told me they'd kill me if I got a tattoo. And he was like, hey, we're going to get tattoos if you want to come. And I was like, whoa, sure. So the hook of the song is better hold on to your hat when you're running downhill. and David paid for my first ever tattoo.
Show it to us.
I got a cowboy hat.
Love it, actually.
I love that.
I know. I don't know if I should make it a theme for every great song I write to get a tattoo.
I actually like that.
Yes.
That's easy to get a tattoo.
I'm thinking about getting one, not when the EP comes out, but when the full album comes out. So do you guys have any recommendations for spots? I'm open.
I love that. I love the little inside
A
action.
little wrist tattoo.
She's got a wrist tattoo. I got a back of the elbow
cool.
tattoo over here.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it'd be fun to keep building out the leg, but a lot of people think legs can be kind of trashy or something like that. So
it's all depends on the person.
Hey, listen, we actually heard this thing the other day that you don't have to actually have a meaning behind every single tattoo, but as long as you have like an event that it's like linked to or like a time in your life,
yes,
it's a timestamp. So that's what you're doing.
Yes.
A timestamp. Wow.
Exactly.
Maybe I should write that song.
Yeah, a timestamp.
Yes.
There you go. I might have just done your next song.
You guys, literally, that is how song ideas happen. I had the idea about tattoos, like they're like potato chips, but I don't think that'd be a good song title. So maybe timestamp.
Timestamp's really good.
Yeah, I'll let you have
She
that
was
one.
literally stamped by a cloud for one really fun brunch day we went to together.
I was.
Yes.
I was.
So that's
Yes.
great for one.
I have a session tomorrow and I have no ideas for it. So timestamp.
Timestamp,
There you go. I hit
There
you with
go.
timestamp.
Great. Let's go.
Do what
Yes.
I can. Well, we're speaking about all these people who really inspire you and everything. Who would you say is like your number one artist out there that really inspires you, and what qualities do you really like get inspired by and that you really admire about them?
Man, I gotta say, Casey Musgraves, to me, it just represents everything that I think is like cool about country music. You know, that Golden Hour record she put out, it was just her doing her own thing, and the genre kind of accepted that. And she's not afraid to like speak out and stuff like that. So I think she's one of my favorites. She doesn't have as much rock and roll as I tried to do, but I don't know. I love all the East Nashville artists like Casey Musgraves and Brothers Osborne and a lot of the Americana stuff. So, but I grew up on country radio in Arizona, where not a lot of people listen to country. So, I think country is the genre that I call home, but I listen to everything and am inspired by all types of music. So.
Awesome. We love to hear it. And I think we were looking at what was our very first concert we ever went to?
Yes.
For me,
Yes.
Aaron Carter.
Oh,
Shut up,
that's awesome.
That's my first concert too.
Well, I think it was Backstreet Boys, but he was opening. But I was there to see Aaron Carter.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Aaron Carter.
What a fan. What a great person to go see first.
That's the first one I remember, but my dad grew up taking me to Garth Brooks concerts, when I was a baby, and had the earmuffs on and all the stuff. So I would say that was my first one, but the first as like a fan, Aaron Carter.
I love it. That's amazing.
That's really funny. Okay, cool. So let's talk about your music video. So is this the first one you've ever done?
Well, it's hard, like,
or
I've done
how
music
was the experience compared to
I've done
something else?
Yeah, I mean, I've done music videos before, with a low budget. The Damn Denver one was like the first time we ever had a real nice camera, a great camera crew, and a legit director. And we went out to Denver for it. So Damn Denver's a song that out of all of them, I think was the one that got me my deals and helped set me up to put out music. So that was one that I play at writers' rounds and people are clapping and singing by the end of it. And I felt like out of all the songs, like that one called for a video. And I've always loved music videos that aren't so literal in storytelling. I love country music, but I think country can sometimes be a little too cliche with their music videos. And I wanted to do kind of a more abstract story and tell narrative through the use of like Super 8 film and kind of play off of this like hitchhiking, almost famous character that I imagined for it. So it was fun. It was like literally like record high winds when we got there. I was really bummed because it was cloudy and I sing about the blue sky and when we landed, it was cloudy, and I got downtown, and the sky just like parted right when we started to film. So
I knew you were there.
it was crazy.
Scenery in that video was beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful. So
thanks.
it all worked out.
It was fun. We did it in a quick 2 days, and we drove up to the mountains, and I sat on a pile of snow in 8 degrees and played along, and
I love that.
had a blast. I had so much fun.
Good.
Can't wait to do it again. I love, one of my favorite things is to be creative with the visuals. I kind of want to, like, I heard Tyler, the creator, talking about how he like builds worlds with his music. And I think if I can build, like, just to even like with the videos we've already put out, take a snippet of this world and this look and this vibe, and not necessarily tell like a whole story or something like that. So we're kind of planning that for the rest of the album right now, and it's super fun, and gives me a chance to, another chance to be artistic, that's not just writing songs. So
I love it. Awesome. That's cool.
yeah.
Great. Well, you know what? We always ask this question, so I'm excited to see what your answer is. So if you're going on tour for a month and you get to ask literally any artist, and I'll even throw it, you can take DJs if you want. Who are you taking with you for 1 month on tour? Absolutely anybody. Name them. They can even be dead right now.
They'd be opening for me.
Mm-hmm.
And they could be like John Mayer.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're the,
so like,
you are the main stage. You're the big time.
Yep.
Whoever you want to open for you.
I just don't know if I'd want him to open for me, because then I couldn't follow that. It has to be someone who's way worse than me. No. I have this friend, Harper O'Neill, here in town, who is a total badass.
Yes.
We both went to the University of Texas together, and we moved to town around the same time, and she's working on a project right now. And she sang on a song that's going to be on my album, and she's incredible. I think both of our vibes kind of fit, kind of a Western, Texas kind of thing. And I think she's going to blow up. So if I can bring her out before she blows up.
Cool. Yeah.
All right, Harper, if you're listening. If you're listening, he wants to come on tour.
Let's do it.
Yeah. And so what's next after this? So we know the EP is about to come out. Are we traveling at all? What are we doing? We were just at CMA Fest, which was really exciting.
Yeah. CMA Fest was so cool. I'm doing a trip in Aspen. I'm playing a few gigs out there. There's this really cool studio that Glenn Frey from the Eagles used to own out on a ranch, and he sold it to Jimmy Buffett, and then it got passed on to this new group, and they're having me out for some stuff. So hopefully we can find some magic out in the Glenn Frey ranch, and then just playing some gigs and trying to figure out this world of TikTok.
We're all trying to figure it out.
But I'm trying to, again, like, just trying not to be too precious with my songs, and try and get them out to as many people as I can. I haven't released, like, I've put out 3 singles now in the last couple months, but like I said, it's been about 4 years since I released music. So I feel like I'm trying to learn how to release music in 2022, post COVID. And we have a few gigs. We have a rehearsal tomorrow, and we're, like I said, we're getting the album mastered today. So I just got to go relearn all those songs and figure out, some of them are like really high, and I'm just going to have to figure out how to sing the high parts. And I'm just living the dream. It's a blast. I can't believe I get to make music full time, and just want to keep building and keep growing, and keep doing awesome things like this. So it's been fun. We're going to have a busy year, and hopefully it doesn't get too hot.
Right. Even though it's already there, but it has seriously been a pleasure to talk to you. We absolutely love it.
Thanks, guys.
If people are looking where to find you, what's our TikTok name? What's Instagram? Where are they looking to find you?
It's Tyler Dial, just search it in the bar. It'll
dial
come
in to find Tyler. There's your next caption.
You know what I tell people? I tell people, because this is a little more memorable, it's like butt dial.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Dial, like butt dial. Because I could do like dial soap, sundial, radio dial, but butt dials, people won't forget that. I can tell you've
gotten this a lot, right?
Oh yeah, I used to get dial soap a lot. I would just, in college, I would just tell people, yeah, I'm part of the Dial Soap family,
You
I
know,
love that.
at least you smell clean, right?
Right.
With Dial
Could be
soap,
worse.
So.
Yeah.
Do I? Yeah, I'm like rocking like the McConaughey, like all natural, like no deodorant, no shampoo. I'm just kidding, but
I was like, it's working for
Wouldn't that be
him,
great?
so it might work for you too. So
So-
you know. Well, again, it has been a pleasure talking to you, and we're
thanks
so
for having me.
excited for this EP to come out and spread the word more about it.
We'll have to hang when you guys come down to Nashville.
Absolutely, we'll definitely do that.
Hit me up. All right, so nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you.
Later.
Later.